Hello students, today you're going to take vocabulary video notes. The title is Seismologist. These are the kind of notes where you make an original sentence and you also draw the picture. If the video is going too fast, pause it. So the first term is seismologist. A seismologist is a scientist that studies earthquakes. For an original sentence you can write, seismologists can tell us about earthquakes that will happen along the San Andreas. Again, seismologists can tell us about earthquakes that happen along the San Andreas. When you're done with that, if you want to pause this, you can go ahead and draw that picture right here. You can see them studying different kinds of earthquake waves. Are you ready? Let's move on to number 2. Amplification. Amplification is when the ground shakes and it's amplified or stronger when it hits pockets of sedimentary rock. Let me show you an animation, and then you can draw this picture, but let me show you the animation first. This actually affects Los Angeles a lot. Remember how I told you Los Angeles used to be under the ocean? So it means under Los Angeles, there's a lot of sedimentary rock. The whole Los Angeles basin is mostly sedimentary rock. There's other types of rock, but the majority is sedimentary because it used to be under the ocean, so there's a lot of sand and mud. But anyways, check out how amplification will affect us here in Los Angeles. So when I push play on this amplification, when an earthquake happens, let's say the Inglewood-Newport fault, you notice how the waves kind of extend. Let me replay it here. See how they extend, gets stronger and stronger. So let's look at this one now here down here. So as they hit the pockets of sediment, they get stronger and stronger. So we think that when the San Andreas goes off, let's say O'Donovan is this little river or lake, but O'Donovan's right here. So the earthquake is going to actually last longer than San Andreas because of all the sedimentary rock that's under us. It's going to affect us a little bit more than if it wasn't sedimentary rock. Okay, when you're done, go ahead and draw the image. Here goes the image. Okay, go ahead and draw here. You can draw just one of it or the second one or both parts. It's up to you. You don't have to draw both of them if you don't want. You can draw this one or this one. Here's your original sentence to come up with one. No summary is necessary, remember. And the last idea is liquefaction. Liquefaction is when an earthquake makes solid land, like the one your house is built on, act as a fluid. And that usually happens if the land is really sedimentary. So liquefaction is a problem for us here in Los Angeles because it affects mostly land that's sedimentary or has a lot of water seeping in from rivers or lakes. So here's the image. Go ahead and draw both of them for this one. And you're like, why is this person standing in like the sand or whatever? Oh, let's look at the animation. There we go. So notice how in liquefaction, replay here, you see how the foot sinks. It's kind of like when your foot sinks when you're at the beach because this sand has a bunch of water in it. Well, if it's a lot of sedimentary rock, or especially if it has sedimentary rock with a lot of water, and then your house is built on it, it can sink. So it doesn't have to have a lot of water content. Let's say, for example, you might be thinking, well, my house won't be affected because I don't have water that's right by my house. But a lot of the sediments, they're just not very compact. They're kind of solid, so kind of loose, sorry. So that liquefaction is a problem in some areas, depending how solid the sedimentary rock is. So again, liquefaction is when rock acts like, instead of a solid, like a fluid, just like when you're standing at wet sand at the beach. Okay, come up with an original sentence for that one. Rewind it if you need to kind of hear something again, and then move on to the next step. Have a great day.